Hey guys, welcome back from break. I hope you had fun. Today you are going to learn about comparing annual salaries. So these are the notes that you will see posted below this video so that they're worked out for you. But if you don't understand just reading it, here's how this works. So comparing annual salaries, we need to address some vocabulary, and that is the word annual, okay? Annual means 1 year. 1 year, okay? And then we're going to compare, which means we're going to take two items and see how they differ. In salaries, salaries is how much money somebody will make in a year. For this, we have two steps, very straightforward. We're going to find the difference between the two jobs for the year, and then we're going to multiply that difference by how many years you are asked. So if we look at this first problem, it says the table shows the average annual salary for 3 jobs. Based on the information, how much more will a public relations manager make than a chef in 15 years? First step is always to play cubes. So if I go back, we're going to circle any numbers. So that would technically be your table. The number 15, and I'm going to include that word years because that's what the 15 belongs to. From there, we're going to underline our question. So how much more will a public relations manager make than a chef in 15 years? We're going to box keywords. We really only care about the public relations manager and the chef, okay? At this point, I don't have anything to eliminate quite yet. But what I need to look at is I have a public relations manager and a chef. So if I look at my table, I have 1, 2, 3 jobs, but it's only asking me about these 2. So what I'm going to do is I have the relations manager and the chef. I can eliminate this restaurant manager because I don't need it. It's not asked in my question, so that's the unnecessary information. Now I'm going to solve, or S in cubes. Step 1 said to find the difference for the 2 jobs for that 1 year. So these are how much they make, and we're going to find their difference. The order here does actually matter. You need to put public relations manager first and then subtract how much the chef made. And this is because this is the order of your question. So the public relations manager made $104,140, and our chef made $41,520. So 41,520. And we're going to subtract because we want the difference, okay? If I subtract here, we have 0, 2, let's borrow, making this a 3. This becomes an 11. 11 minus 5 is 6. This is a 2. We have to borrow again here, which means that one becomes a 0. This becomes a 10. 10 minus 4 is 6. So we'll have 62,620. This was step 1, okay? Step 2, we're going to multiply that difference by how many years are asked. It asks you for a time span of 15 years. So we're going to take this 62,620 and multiply it by our 15 years. So 62,620 multiplied by 15. 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 2 is 10. Excuse my phone. 5 times 6 is 30, plus 1 is 31. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 3 is 13. 5 times 6 is 30. 30 plus 1 is 31. I'm going to save a space because now I want to start in the tens place. 1 times 10, or 1 times 0, excuse me, is 0. 2 times 1 is 2. 6 times 1 is 6. 1 times 2 is 2, and 1 times 6 is 6. We're going to add these together. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 0, 0. 1 plus 2 is 3. 6 plus 3 is 9. 1 plus 2 is 3. 6 plus 3 is 9. If you want to be fancy and add your commas in there, you can. And because we're talking about money, we need the money sign. So this is how much more a public relations manager will make than a chef in 15 years. And that's it. We've completed this example. If I move to this next box, we have the same 2 steps to solve this new problem. Our table shows the average annual salary for 3 jobs. Again, they list the jobs and our annual salaries. Based on the information, how much more will a math school teacher make than a home health care worker in 25 years? We want the math school teacher and a home health care worker. Again, I'm going to take my math school teacher, so math school teacher, and I'm going to take my home health care worker, which means I can eliminate dentist because they didn't ask me about dentist. I don't want to use it. Step 1 is going to be to find their difference. So step 1, I'm going to take the school math teacher first because it came first in the problem. And the school math teacher makes $52,320. Then I'll take the home health care worker who made $22,340. If you subtract these, you get $29,980. And then step 2, we're going to multiply that difference, so the $29,980 multiplied by the amount of time asked. Since they asked for 25 years, I'm going to multiply this number by 25. If you do this successfully, you'll get 749,500. And again, because we're talking about money, we'll add our money sign. And this is how much more a math teacher will make than a home healthcare worker. So because this is our answer, we will choose D. Okay. Moving on to our last example here in the last corner. It says the table shows the average annual salary for 3 jobs. We have an engineer, an electrician, and a groundskeeper. Based on the information, how much more will an engineer make than an electrician in 20 years? Again, I want the engineer, an electrician. So I can eliminate this groundskeeper because it's not asked anywhere in our problem. From there, step 1 tells us to find their difference for that 1 year. So I'm going to take my engineer because it comes first. Ooh. So 91010. And then my electrician at 51,880. And we're going to subtract because that word difference means subtract. If we subtract this, we get 39,130. Step 2, we're going to multiply that difference by how many years we're being asked. So because they ask for 20 years, I'm going to take this difference of 39,130 and multiply it by 20. If you do this correctly, you should get 782,600. We're talking about money, which means our answer will be B. Okay. Again, this is worked out in a PDF for you posted right below this video. You can pause it, rewind it, play it from the beginning again as many times as you need. I hope this helps. Good luck.